Jeff Gordon is a NASCAR legend. He spent 25 years at the top level of NASCAR and was able to capture 93 race wins along with 4 championships. Jeff is mostly remembered for his unbelievable 1998 season where he captured 13 wins and 26 top 5s in just 33 races. He is also remembered for having some of the hardest hits in NASCAR's history. This is going to be 10 of Jeff's worst crashes in chronological order. Right before the video starts, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss a video, and it really does help me out a lot. Anyways guys, enjoy the video.
Front straightaway sliding towards pit road.
Caution is out.
A lot of damage to the right front corner. You can see the hood and all bent way over there on the right front corner of Jeff Gordon's car.
Buddy, I think the left front is down as well. It appears to be bent in. Jeff Gordon, the defending Winston Cup champion, 2 wins, 2 thirds.
Jeff Gordon was coming off his hot season in 1998, and in 1999 he'd continue to dominate, capturing 7 more wins. However, a tire failure that sent Jeff into the wall at the worst angle in round 6 at Texas would give Jeff Gordon one of his hardest hits of his career, and one that would hurt badly. Tire failures were much scarier before the integration of the car of tomorrow, which would happen just under a decade after this crash.
And look at it, just shoot right straight up into the wall. Well, not straight up into the wall, but it was a glancing lick. But he went.
Nextel Cup points piled into Hillenburg. Jeff is okay. Let's show you what happened.
Well, the 80 car's up there in the groove, and here comes Tony, and Tony gives him a little tap, trying to get him down out of the way. And he turns him around, and Jeff, you just can't turn down right there.
Andy Hillenburg was a sitting duck after getting spun out by Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon had nowhere to go and created a huge hit to the driver's side door of Hillenburg. Although he got the worst of it, Jeff still had a pretty massive hit.
This is all happening down there in the center of the corner at about 150-60 miles per hour.
The lap previous, 2 cars that had trouble getting by Hillenburg had to really woe up on the brakes and go underneath them. Mike Ford's crew got the car back together, got him out, and he is again the fastest car on the racetrack, and he'll come around for 10 to go with a whopping 5.4 second lead, and Jeff Gordon has crashed.
Man, that is a bad crash.
That is a hard lick.
Drivers.
He said the brakes went out.
As if you weren't wincing in pain before this crash, this one will definitely get you. I've seen this crash 1,000 times, and every time I watch it, it really gets worse. Getting into the turns at Pocono, drivers used to get close to 200 miles per hour, and Jeff Gordon lost his brakes. Although there is not a great camera angle of the initial trouble he had, it seems like he made a hard left, much like Jimmy Johnson did back in 2017, but Gordon's car went all the way around and slammed into the driver's side door.
Now, boys, here's where the crew chiefs
and I see
earn their money.
a couple of brake pads.
I think that's brake pads, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sporty on the fresh tires.
We talked about that green car earlier, that AT car.
Trouble again, guys. Got into 24. Yo! Man, Jeff Gordon took a lick.
Yes, he
Jeff
did.
Burton took a lick.
And they're still wrecking Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon.
Boy, I don't feel good about Jeff Gordon at all. That was a hard nose-in lick right there. His car went airborne and hit so hard.
Tony Raines got loose off turn 4, which sent Gordon into the grass. He overcorrected and he went head-on into the outside wall, then got hit by rookie AJ Allmendinger, which sent him airborne. He would make the same mistake in the 2009 All-Star race, hitting head-on into the wall in the exact same spot.
Jeff Gordon he came so close to getting that thing saved.
3,400-pound cars just bouncing around like basketballs.
Look on the high side. Gordon comes up.
Oh,
he
got Kenson. Oh, and there goes Jeff. Jeff's in the inside wall, hard into the wall.
Caution will wave. Caution will wave. The field is frozen. We'll be coming back to 4 to go.
That was, and he almost got clipped again. I told you, it's a crapshoot.
Jeff Gordon was caught up in trouble on a late race restart where he'd hit the inside wall head-on with no safer barrier into the opening of a wall. These cars were indestructible, so for a COT to have that much damage, it goes to show how hard of a hit this really was. This wreck pretty much sums up a lot of Jeff Gordon's worst crashes. The wrong place at the wrong time, horrible luck, a hard wreck, and no safer barrier.
Huge crash here at Watkins Glen. Heavy contact. Jeff Gordon involved. Jeff Burton is there.
Here's Sam Hornish racing with Casey Kane as they come out of the corner. Oh,
looks like Casey got loose and tried to correct it. Got into Sam, and goodness gracious, what
just
a lick.
As we saw the other day. Wow, huge lick by Jeff Gordon. It's good to see him get out of his car.
And Sam Hornish. Both of those cars hit extremely hard on that second impact.
Jeff's onboard camera here is one of the scariest onboards in NASCAR's history. This is just another example of him being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Gordon completed 99.1% of all the laps in 2009. He missed 30 laps in this race, was 60 laps down at Talladega in the spring, and finished a lap down a few times to complete 10,398 of the 10,492 laps the entire season.
Four wide. Stewart Slinger. Gordon's right into the wall. There's Edwards, Allmendinger. Oh no, what mess.
Gordon and Stewart, and then cars trying to sweep by on the outside. Menard, Montoya, McMurray, Harvick, or rather Boyer, all get caught up in it.
Gordon was just a victim in this crash, but so were many others. Cars just kept piling in, making this one of the biggest wrecks in Texas's history. It seemed like wherever drivers went to avoid the wreck, the pack of wrecked cars would just follow them. This was a very weird wreck, to say the least.
Stewart enough to move him. The contact from Edwards, though,
I think what happened was Stewart broke a little momentum. Edwards had it in the 99, had that great run coming off 4, and they got together.
Oh no, and Jeff Gordon, where in the world?
Bring it to me.
He's over at the exit of turn 2, and Jeff Burton involved. This had to happen at the opposite end of the racetrack.
God, we just wrecked on the backstretch. 24 cut up in front of me.
At the second Texas race in 2010, things wouldn't go much better than the first time. According to Jeff Burton, Gordon drove by Burton to let him know he was frustrated with the way he was racing him. Burton then went up to basically acknowledge him and say, "Yeah, you're right, I was racing you pretty rough." However, in doing that, they came together. Gordon was already having a rough chase that year, and this definitely made it even more frustrating.
The groove and get by him.
Whoa, Busch is around. Can he save it this time?
Oh, there you go.
He does. He saves it. But there's a
Jeff Gordon's upside down. Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And Kurt Busch's car is destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff Gordon was known for not flipping in NASCAR for nearly 20 years until this moment in the 2012 Bud Shootout. And in typical Jeff Gordon style, it was a wild one. After sliding on the driver's side window net for a while, it seemed like he would settle down on all fours, but he barrel rolled instead.
Much of its momentum as it goes side over side and comes to rest
Michael
on its roof.
A really good point, though. That's very reminiscent of what happened here.
Oh, around goes Hamlin. And right in front of Boyer, and into the wall hard goes McMurray and Jeff Gordon.
Not again. Jeff's car is destroyed.
After Denny Hamlin triggered a big wreck, Jeff Gordon was clear of the wreck until Jamie McMurray came back up the track and just tagged Gordon. Gordon would, of course, miss the safer barrier by about 3 feet to hit a concrete wall instead. Anyways guys, that was pretty much it for the video. 10 of Jeff Gordon's worst crashes in NASCAR history. You guys showed me a lot of support on Brad Keselowski's video that I did just a couple weeks back. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments down below and what driver I should do next. Also make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy and subscribe if you are new so you never miss a video. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.